Hi, I'm here to talk about some great original artwork, watercolor paintings that show the evolution of the Green Bay Packers uniform from their earliest years in 1920 right on up to the present era and showing the 2005 uniform. I want to tell you more about the artwork in just a second, but this artwork, it would make a great gift, a birthday gift, a wedding gift, a Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas gift, retirement gift, or it doesn't even need to be a gift. You or somebody you know could be the greatest Green Bay Packers fan and you love art, and this would just make a beautiful piece in your home or in an office. At any rate, let me give you a little bit of background and then we'll focus on the art. My name is Scott Silcox and I'm from Toronto. For 16 years I owned a company called Maple Leaf Productions. Maybe you know us Canadians, we use the word maple leaf on just about everything we do. And we used this artwork, we used these images on a whole variety of products. I'd love to show you just a few examples. Our primary product, or the one that we sold by far the most of, were our plaqued posters. This is an example of our large horizontal plaque. Forgive me that this is the Dallas Cowboys, but this is our medium-sized plaque, and this is our small version. As you can see, what my kind of point on this is this family of plaque products showed the evolution of the team uniforms using the artwork. So we did plaqued posters. In addition to plaqued posters, we also did framed posters. And we had, I'd say probably 50 different varieties of framed posters. Here's just a couple. Here's a neat little Packers one, and here's a college football one. So we use the images for framed posters in addition to the plaqued posters. Also, we use the images on clocks. We use them on coffee mugs. This is a coffee mug. We use them on fridge magnets. The images were used on a little product called a fan frame. Also on playing cards, kind of ace, king, queen, jack, 10 playing cards. And the images were used on a whole variety of other products, mouse pads and collector plates. At any rate, what's my point in all of that? My point is that this artwork is really somewhat famous artwork. And I know that sounds like I'm patting myself on the back or a little bit self-serving, but it's true. As much as sports artwork can be famous, this really is famous artwork. It's been seen on tens of thousands of products, hanging or displayed in people's homes across North America. But even in addition to that, it's been seen on the offices of team owners, the league commissioners, on TV shows, on ads on TV, in movies. You'll see these images on team websites. The Packers website has all of these images. You'll see them in the various halls of fame. Again, as much as sports artwork can be famous, what we're offering for sale here is really famous artwork. By the way, most everything that I'm explaining in this video can be found on our new website devoted to the sale of this original artwork. The website is www.heritagesportsart.com. heritagesportsart.com. So, just to focus a little bit more on the artwork, I mentioned we have 13 pieces of Packers artwork. That's it. There's millions, literally millions of Packers fans. We only have 13 pieces of artwork, so 13 Packers fans will get a chance to own an original piece of art, but that's it. So this artwork is highly detailed, and on our website, heritagesportsart.com, you'll be able to zoom in on any one of these pieces of artwork, and you can see the artist's signature. You'll be able to see any notes that they might have, even a little blemish or whatnot, but you'll be able to see in great detail all of the artwork. And I'm just kind of flipping through the 13 pieces here. You're not going to really be able to see all of them very clearly on this video, of course, but on the website you'll be able to see all of this artwork in great detail. So there's 13 pieces of artwork, that's it. Now, let me tell you how you can buy this, buy one of these pieces of artwork if you'd like. The first way is you can buy it in the raw, unframed state, just like it is right here. And by the way, I'm going to be showing you kind of 3 ways that you could buy it. The raw, unframed one is one way. The pricing that I'm about to talk about applies for 10 of these 13 pieces. There's 3 Super Bowl winning years, 66, 67, and 96, where the prices are higher, and the website will explain those those prices. It's higher not because we're trying to gouge people, but truly because of supply and demand. The demand will be greater for those NFL. Did I say World Series? If I did, forgive me. For those Super Bowl winning years, the prices will be higher just because demand will be higher. At any rate, so I'm going to be talking about the pricing for the majority of these pieces, not for those Super Bowl years. So you can buy it in this raw, unframed state where we would ship it to you and then you would get it framed or mounted however you saw fit. This price is $450. That includes the UPS shipping. And if you ordered it today, we would ship it in 24 or 48 hours and it would arrive on your doorstep kind of within a week's time. The second way you could buy the artwork, which is our classic framed version with a black metal frame, a double white mat. It would have the artwork framed. In this case, it's a Denver Broncos piece, forgive me, but you would see your Green Bay Packers piece here. And interestingly, most of this Packers artwork is a little bit oversized, which is kind of fun, so the frame piece would be just that much bigger. But the classic frame version would have your artwork and an engraved plate telling the story of the artwork. This particular the classic frame version for the majority of the Packers pieces would be $525. Again, that includes UPS shipping right to your door. Now, we would be, if you placed an order today, we would custom frame it for you and then ship it to you by UPS. So if you place the order today, it would take 2 to 3 weeks before it arrives at your doorstep. So this is a second version, the classic frame version, which is $525. And then the third and final way you could buy it is in our deluxe framed version with a larger black frame, a black mat, the artwork, an engraved plate, and then a neat touch is adding a horizontal poster. Again, forgive me that I'm showing you the Broncos, but it's got the artwork, and then you could kind of see in the poster, oh, right there, there's how they used the artwork. In the case of the Packers, of course, if our artwork is slightly oversized, the frame would be a little bit taller to accommodate the artwork, but again, it would have the artwork, the engraved plate, and the horizontal poster. This deluxe framed version is $550. That includes UPS delivery, and again, if you placed an order today, it would take us 2 to 3 weeks before it got delivered to your doorstep. Boy, I really feel like I'm selling Ginsu knives or super chamois here. You're very kind to put up with me. Just a few more points that I'd love to make. I've made the point there are only 13 pieces of original art. That's it. And millions of Packers fans, 13 pieces of art. I think probably you get my point. Also, this artwork was done by 2 artists. Most of the artwork in the Packers was done by a wonderful artist and a wonderful person by the name of Tino Paolini. Our most recent piece was done by an equally talented artist and an equally nice person, Nola McConnon. Nola works in a slightly smaller format piece of paper. But the artwork is actually owned by Tino and Nola. They've asked me for my help in promoting the sale of the artwork, and I'm delighted to, but just to make it clear that the artwork actually belongs to the artist, which I think is kind of neat. But now, how to order? Really 2 ways, very simple. One is visit the website, heritagesportsart.com. It's e-commerce enabled. You buy using a credit card through the PayPal system, or if somehow you felt uncomfortable with that or what have you, call me. My name is Scott. My cell phone is 416-315-4736. I'd love to talk to you. All of this artwork has a little story to be told about it. I'd love to tell you the story. If you had questions, I'd love to answer your questions. And so it'd be fun to talk to a Packers fan. So 416-315-4736. Whew, I really do feel like I'm on the Ginsu knife selling circuit here. I think I'm on the home stretch here. Basically, 2 things I'd love to make, and then that will be the end of it. One is, if you happen to know a fellow Green Bay Packers fan who you think might be interested in this artwork, wouldn't it be wonderful if you'd pass this YouTube URL on to them? I'd be very appreciative if you did that. And finally, in addition to the Packers, we have done artwork for all the NFL teams, Major League Baseball teams, NHL teams, NCAA college football teams. In total, our website has over 1,500 pieces of art for sale. So if somebody was a Cubs fan or a Yankees fan or a, heaven forbid, a Steelers fan or a Cowboys fan or Chicago Blackhawks fan, that artwork is on the website as well. So thank you very much. You've been very patient putting up with me. Now I'm going to go get some Ginsu knives and try selling those. Now, thanks for your time. Bye.